Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. We're going over basically the teams that you get from the Lightspeed bundles. The point of this video is to give you guys the tools that you need to use these guys immediately, because obviously we are all in a Zeta crunch. Lightspeed bundles have wiped out our Zetas entirely. As of the filming of this video, this is an hour before Lightspeed bundles that come out. I'm going to post this right now just for those who are waiting for the Lightspeed bundles and be able to, you know, get in there and get some knowledge for yourself. And we're going to start off with this Mother Talzin team. So this is the Nightsister pack. If you're getting the Nightsister pack, you only really need one Zeta to start making this team annoying, and that's the Great Mother Zeta. It's what basically makes the Nightsisters revive whenever they, you know, use their abilities. So, you know, you kill one off, they come back and use an ability, and it's really, really annoying. So this is the one you need to get them started. Of course, there's a whole lot of other good Zetas for them. I highly suggest, if you're wondering what Zetas you should put in order at this point after you get them usable, go check out Arnold's tier for Zetas, his video about just his tier list for Zetas. He has an entire spreadsheet in the description that goes over like the best Zetas for each faction, so I would highly suggest that. I'm not going to take the time to go through the best ones for each faction. I'm just going through the ones that are going to get you the team usable for Grand Arena, usable for whatever you're doing. So that being said, that is the one that you need for the Nightsisters. Going into the Gan Oceans. Gan Oceans don't need much to get started and don't need much to get finished. They only have 2 Zetas on the team. If you have the room, Poggle Omicron's amazing in Territory War. Don't sleep on it. But the Gan Ocean Brood Alpha is where you have your Zetas, and there's only one Zeta that really matters. The other one we ignore. That's the Gan Ocean Swarm we ignore. It's just throw it out. Don't even think about it. But the Queen's Will Zeta, is the one that really makes this team pop. It makes you have the Gan Ocean Brute at the start instead of having to summon him, which will have an auto taunt at the beginning of the game. It's just super, super nice, especially because the Gan Ocean Brute can also be faster than the other allies, because his speed is based off of 216 is his base speed, and then he gets 15% of Gan Ocean Brood Alpha's speed, and so he can end up being really, really good for this team just in general for increasing the mods if your mods aren't great on the team. But Queen's Will was what makes this team pop off, so don't sleep on Queen's Will. General Grievous, there's 2 Zetas on General Grievous himself. You only want one on him. That's the one that really makes this team start working. Obviously, both of his Zetas are going to be the ones that you're really like popping off with the team, is both of his Zetas, and then you want to put some Zetas on his droids, obviously. But the one that makes him a banner pincher, makes him be mean and do good stuff, is going to be this one. And this is obviously, you know, if you have General Grievous, you make this team. If not, you might make a random separatist team with these droids. At that point, there's not really a Zeta that you necessarily need. It's more of just throw them with, you know, someone that has droid synergy or something. But whenever a droid or separatist ally is defeated, he dispels all debuffs, resets his cooldowns, and gains a turn. And so basically he, at this point, snipes banners from the other team, hits his AoE, and basically just takes away a whole bunch of banners from the other team. If he's on defense, on offense, he'll get some turns and basically deal some more damage for you. So Metalloid Monstrosity is the bare minimum that you want. If you want the turn meter train, that comes from Daunting Presence, but Metalloid Monstrosity is the base. You need Metalloid Monstrosity to make this team usable. Before it, it's just a really so-so team. Padme. So obviously you're not going to have immediately like upped Padme, but you'll have her at least unlocked, obviously. With Padme, super simple. She has 2 Zetas. There's a lot of Zetas on this team in general, but she has 2. They're the most important. I would probably do Unwavering Courage to get her started. It gives her a lot of survivability on her team. Basically just, you know, whenever you have protection up, light side allies resist all debuffs and can't be critically hit, so no critical hits are super nice, and resist all debuffs means that turn meter trains can't work as well. So super nice. Always a choice is an excellent choice if you have a second Zeta. Just increasing the amount of protection up you get translates to the amount of damage that her team deals, so not a bad thing whatsoever. The rest of her Zetas you can leave for the rest of the team. That's just all you need to get this team usable, at least. New Gunray, honestly, this team, whatever separatists you end up using it with, I don't think you really need Zetas necessarily. But the Viceroy's Reach, giving whenever a separatist ally inflicts a debuff, they also deal 5% max health damage to that enemy, which can't be evaded. Super, super nice. It's just extra damage, and I love that, especially because these guys deal a lot of just a lot of debuffs in general. I do highly suggest level 8ing his leadership ability. It is not a Zeta, but it's super, super nice for that team. So don't sleep on New Gunray. With Chirpa, I mean, you see that I only have one Zeta on the team. It's the only Zeta you really need. Don't put on the Omicron, honestly. You can if you want to. Whenever an Ewok ally uses a special ability, they have a 60% chance to call another random ally to assist, which is super, super nice because it's basically what allows them to run their turn meter train. So that would be the only Zeta I would suggest for the team, and it is up to you if you want to drop that Zeta, because I'm pretty sure with a Relic 3 Ewoks, you don't necessarily need that for the C-3PO event. But it's up to you if you're looking for a team to, you know, be a good back wall team for you and you don't have many teams on defense. Drop the Zeta. It'll make them better. So that's all of the ones for the new Lightspeed bundles. I will be making a video in the future about just all Lightspeed bundles and like the best Zetas for all of the teams, and the worst Zetas as well. So keep an eye out for that soon, but really, really not bad, and hopefully that helps you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if there's any Zetas that you think I missed or that you think are vitally important, please throw them in the comment section. We're really trying to help people as much as possible. This isn't me about me being, you know, omnipotent or, you know, omnipresent. It's just me showing you what I have seen and what I think, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.